we go. We got all those kids there. Yeah, they're there. Yeah, they're happy. It says reading is fun. And oh, there's a special phone. We're going to see this again. Those two letters together say R. So let's say start. Start. Okie doke, here we go. The Orton Spalding phonograms. Whoa, E. Okay, T. All right, there's a K, S, and U, A, Qu, and B, and S, Z, and G, J, and W. Okay, and these are just some examples. They're colored images, and the words created by there's a ton of things on the internet that you can yes, Phonics Publishing is the ones that put these out. We're just going to talk about the 1 through 26 in this video. Okay, so here we go. Ready? I, E. Let's try saying it. I, E. Okay? I, E. And look at the picture. It's a giant radio. You get it? Okay, here comes the next one. A, have a ball. Have a ball. Woo! There we go. Two sounds. In the cat in the city. Cat in the city. You got it. Okay. And D. The circle comes first. D. Your tongue goes D. Touches the top of your mouth. D. D. Daddy's. D. D. Dragon. Daddy's dragon. Okay. G. J. Okay. Two sounds. G. J. Here's the first one. Goat and giraffe. Goat and giraffe. Okay, here we go. The letter E. E. Let's say it. E. Help me. Help me. Oh, the sharks are going to get him. Help me. Okay. Okay, everybody. Hug. Okay, and you can see that I'm showing you how to write these letters also. Okay, here comes this one. Funny face. That is a funny face. All right. J. Okay. Jumping. Jack. How many of you have a jumping jack or a jumping jack? Woo! There he is. Puppies. Woo! Puppies. Okay. Mammoth. How many remember the woolly mammoth? The old prehistoric, elephant? The woolly mammoth. Okay. Let's go with King, okay? King. All right, good. Okay. The letter O. Okay, here we go. O, ooh. Ooh. Ox, over, love to. And the old ox says, love to, with the love to, love to. All right, here we go. Lollipop, pop. The letter N, scrunch your nose together. Noon. The sun shining, and both of the pointers on the clock are the long hand and the short hand are pointing to the 12, and that's called noon. High noon. Okay. K and the W. Whenever you have, I mean the Q and the U. Whenever you have Q and U together, it says qua, 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 like in qua, 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 queen, queen. Okay, the letter S. S, Z, S, Z, Susie. Susie, that little girl's name is Susie. Susie. Okay. V, Valentine. How many like Valentines? Okay. T, t. Okay. T, eat, teat, totter. Teeter, totter. How many of you like to go up and down on the teeter, totter? Okay. How about roadrunner, that fast bird, the zippity flip, and the poor coyotes trying to catch up with him. Roadrunner. Okay. You, you, ducks, use, out, output. A lot of noise. Quack, quack, quack. Geese too. Honk, honk. It's called output. Okay? Zzz. Zzz. Zebra. Zebra at the zoo. Zebra at the zoo. Wiggle. Worm. Wiggle worm. Okay? Tough one for the letter Y. Y, I, E. Y, I, E. Your gypsy can fly quickly. Your gypsy can fly quickly. Almost like a fairy or something, huh? Now you've got an X-ray, and they're taking an X-ray of who? Of a fox. Fox. Okay, here we go. B. Yep. B. Yep. B. B. Bumblebee. Now, how many remember you run into a line like that, okay, and your lips go together, and they say B. B. That's how you know the difference. If you run into the line first, think of the line that your lips make. B, b, b. Okay? Okay, this is the lady who kind of figured out, she and this other guy, Dr. Orton, they put together and they added on, they figured out all these sounds for each of the letters. Her name was Mrs. Romalda B.Spalding. It was a long time ago. That picture was taken back in the 1932. Romalda B.Spalding was well educated. She was a really exceptional teacher. However, she discovered that her preparation for being a teacher was not adequate for all children to read and write successfully. So she searched for a reading method that empowered, gave children to become more fluent, thoughtful readers and writers. And she received guidance and training from this distinguished neurologist. You know who a neurologist? He's a guy that thinks about the brain and figures out how the brain works. Neurologist. His name was Dr. Samuel T. Orton. And he was a leader and specialist in helping dyslexic and other learning disabled children. And that's what I did as a teacher. I was a teacher too. And guess what? I had dyslexia. I had the same. I still struggle with them today. You know how I make mistakes in these videos all the time? And it's okay. It's okay. But I've learned to kind of overcome some of these things. But each of us, we have our own learning styles and some of us have really good strengths in one area, and then we have weaknesses in others. And there are these 4 areas. There's seeing, there's hearing, there's saying, talking, and then there's writing. And those are the areas where we can get confused and can get mixed up. Our job as teachers, as parents and as children is to understand what works and what prevents us from learning effectively. We want to figure out what's going on with if we're seeing things the right way, or maybe we're not hearing the sounds the right way. And then we try to say them, and maybe we say them in a way that's not understood. And then writing is also, everybody struggles with these things when they first start school and they want to learn how to read and write. And it's not an easy thing to do. Now, this lady, Spalding, Romalda Spalding, she wrote this book in 1957. Do you know how old I was in 1957? I was 10 years old, and I was struggling with learning how to read and write. And when I grew up, I said, by golly, I want to learn how to teach children that were like me when I was a young child. Okay, so this is the book. If you're interested, it's not very expensive, but this is her book, and it came out in 1957. And those are the things that she looked at, the methodologies, okay? The learning styles, the seeing, the hearing, the saying, and the writing. I mean, they're all based upon what goes on in your brain and your neurology with your eyes and the way you move and stuff. And people are born with different strengths and weaknesses in how they learn. And just as some people cannot carry a tune, when they're trying to sing, some people have a hard time learning visually or auditorily or, writing things. It's hard. And these inabilities have nothing to do with how smart you are, how your IQ or your ability to learn. It just gets in the way, and it's something you have to learn about yourself. Hopefully this video will help you to get a handle on the sounds and the symbols and the letters of our alphabet. Okay, that's what you got to work on, getting the seeing, hearing, saying, and writing down. Okay, see ya at our next video. Thanks for watching.